se no nkosi na wie ye no na ne ewo mu bia no yade ba na mohu national maths and science quiz no na semi final no na mohu ne efiri mu abansam no yenhwe na yenkyire mu an
yo
yentu mrika tente na yenkonkope amanebo na amanebo ya yeje no nsemo ayete anya de amanebo no kyire mu a na aje krum ewo asunafo anafo mansini no afomantem entia no kyire mu a ye kasai anawiei nipa mienu bi ahye ya wonum aye dwerebe enka atiasefo yenkonkope se yebenya Ajima Newton na wababa Bema Newton no temenka
Ibata metonka pa
yansha na ajay krum atoranchamba Facebook live ne so hey yes now Facebook live ne so na becha na mo ntimi hwa de no possible ni see viewers discretion ya pa cho na wo sha wo mu ya nkwara oh Jesus Christ ajay krum sunafo sunafo
sa
ajay krum yaba Newton tobo mabe yaba FBS sign afi kona wie ya mu nsam hey na owe anu mada ene jato fi ho na said you ewurate
hello
Newton
papa
obebo ya nkomo na video nu na ye hye chese ye ho adwire ye se afem
yo
can WhatsApp madam mo ambetimi ahwe no de oba Facebook live ne so abo Oyerepa radio Oyerepa radio na ebra behwe untumi nso awadawrema na wayi wani na atumi zem se edane a wo mudam paasu no wo mudai wo mase dwire be oh Jesus Christ oh Newton
papa
wadama boy nkomo ekoba ne se pa na braba poti na esi yade e pa ne course wo ajay krum o na awiei
Nipacho ajay krum o Esunafo South ye wan sankore ekura bi ase enti never say Esunafo South ye ba ke be sankore na awia no be edumienu na ye wo sankore ejiguma bi ana ye te say eja ato ajay krum ampa na enye atro enkodami enu a mame baako a yefeno na na kwia ne ba etani a yefeno Abigail no eka chiri a yefeno maako akwasua ampofuwa one sana na kwia no ankasa eke chiri also yefeno na ya yetiana se ejato efie bi mu ewa ajay krum ampa nikosi anse edana se ama san kwadan mienu omu na ase anonche san kware aposifo edeka abba afa san kwadan no emienu emo no asimu de ko san kware anone arawo samua akoso ewa ajay krum ewa Esunafo South
Newton
na okokoso natural area
Newton
papa
asemi na wie ya na si ye
ebacha esi awia dumienu pepe
12 o'clock
pepe sina pa okra na pa bia simafa anasa simaba ako
na eba ne sa no eja no eto ya no na obia ni fie ho ana mofra no na omu maame ewo ifie hofo na omu woye
awo samua omu ni say sa kwada ya meno ka wo asama sabe rade aji omu atrafu mu sam no omu bia no ma ofie na eja eto mu no na edawura no ekọ agrasi dwa enabra na kanyi dia ni fie ho na enkwada no kwatra ono mo a omu di agro ana sa atorenchemu isi
Newton
papa
said you see aka no ide wo na awo nti wo ama ne bɔ ne agidie na ye hwɛ video no a sɛ wo hwɛ eye edan utimu sɛ obi dan a wɔdam bedroom ya empakrasim ɛna nkura ne mienu nso no egu mpa ne so o ma hye gu mpa ne so ti amansusu ne kura akɔ sɛ bi kura nkura no na o ma wofo ana sɛ busuafo apie ɛna nkura na da ɛwɔ dam onti sɛ o mu frifie hɔ na o mu timi enya access to obi bedroom ekoda ne mpaso sa na eja no hyiwie ya kira mudum no na modern nkora na mukogu empa ne so ana eto ye no na mpanso
no kwe oba no a ono ni ko eda na kwan ko nya sa enkwahia wo mo no oye egane to na tembia so sabi ode nkwada ode ahwo jine franka sanka on tum nti so ya ahwo we ya dia ni o omu ti ye bo ewura ho nti kama to renche mi si ye no oba no bema no mu biara eni esio
na chasankra no ewura ne dam ono no omu ko enafa omu ko da dam omu ko da mpa ne so ana
ya omu ne so kama to renche no esi ye no na ankwara no ewo dam ono ma omu di agro na obi nim kwa fa so a sai gano ato dem o e ba ya no na me wo san kore na me ba so wo say na de na me tie na no kure ye fire service hidiem for efi hidiem etra kukum ombedu no bako ana
o say from hidiem
yes
ombe fi
hidiem ko ba ha no man ko me tie no da de ko de poteta e ma ja no eto edanu mu
na ya kan say Newton wa fire service ombe free hidiem betra aba no beko ne sanko de num abeduru aje krom de se kromu ni kura na be hia se na ni nyina kura hia wie ya mfa
no ne adesade a temple yes yes se na nado ane na ban ama district de nya ambulance no aka omumua na sa fire attendants no aka the kobi anya de krana process dia enya bi
ankrai wo ma di mfie bebe se omumie no nyina ye mema ana
omumie ya ma oba nene leba omumie ya ma pa wunya so nya busuafo ni rekasa metundo wa ma wo mu
na o se oyoba ne ba
me say amami no
okay o ma di mfie bebe se
oba ene ne ba
oba ne ba
ai
sania ba ku ya pani o enko
omi ya ma mi no na ma ne ba ko ayam na sadu yesi ne ka chiri ene ba pani ya ba me ba to na opani bi wan mo efere jasi one day said the cause the issue na nim kiwetin do amana no na kasa
Newton
ba ku jasi
Newton ya brenti udie ma ya mfansi ni ani ni kombo
so ga tire no ga kran ba bu ame
o sai
sa utie na no so ga kran ba bu ame
ajajasi
hello
ajajasi wada ma emofre oma di fie ba sai
hello
emofre di fie ba sai
hello
ajajasi nti yanka me ba to ti yanka
hello
obani jasu timenka
ta choma tonka
ni ebisa se emofre ya o ma hye awu awiai no o ma di fie ba sai o mi enu fie ni ya ba sai
o mi no ba ko di na se enfi nine ana ba ko so di se enfi mi no ne fa
adi apote na mususu se ko fa sai ja hye ba awie ya abese emofre mi enu sei
Media sabi menya expert for electricity but of fleet no high no presso na esa ekoso ni ntimi hu se bia na wono so ana ma ijato dem ho dia because we need expert.
Is it? I'm afraid. Mama, no papa no way.
So she has said, "1 year into I say,
yeah, some
in fact,
now,
yes,
Mofrey, Danya, Umukokoshi, Umuikrano, and your own Umutia. Wadama, Ubusiani, Mofrano.
Kitona wedding film, you know. I am a nana, remember, another banana.
Mufi any bon one, any baby Umukoshi, Bayana.
Oh, Eben, a damn back one, and you repent the issue. Just I am calling Diago boom. Oh, man,
na Omuta alcohol, Sadan Yomukoshi, Omuta TV. You will be such a Daya and Kola with you on town phone in my mouth with you on Kola with you. Command Tom Kola, Diago, and a dance near down to San Kola, and I don't be born with keyboarding. Judge Swadama, you bring tea, young fancy, and young Pember from ye knew Como. Yes, some more. And also, can be so saying from so, Sam Coraba Medema be dear growing to me punum. Tell no dear bamboo mono. Security wise, and Shada Sebe, and Tasso Musa, and Yan Krana good ye crania dear Sebe. Untumago Krana, I wonder what them one more say, I was so crowdy and tea. Fa baby say ya to dan mu a ka mo friend ko mo angura mo ko go duro ni atuma say oba no a ne dan no so oje awo mo fra ne ta be di agro nti enam so mo onto nipunu da bi apono ne da ho ene se mo fra na ko wura mu a
asam kase we yesi yankopon fo mu nsi ara ho na dum so no so se de light na se timi kan wo mu ani aso kan
we ya be po anyumre kura dum ha nyina
kan wo mu ani aso Emma nansane ne oboase area oba bia wa wo for 3 days oba afie ne dan mu ahenya me nko na boa no ma ne ba no timi fa ne pie asema ni se eno so no ka se kania no a eduma na aso eduma na ase
ese we sa no kan o je to mu onye expect mu ntimi hu ade ko de airport but as o mu susu se on and off
the voltage ni bo ha wo soro pa se wo kra wo fancy su a wo be speeder e de be kwa o timi se voltage na e ba no
One we our fan blade in the crabit made fluctuations near too much. Dear Pomucho near a war, Mose mast be a boo, dear Ben, Mummy Huniako. Is it dear? I know the over point
and Ra, Muduno. And you
may be brave near Doom, Cania Sa, ye be di Bruno.
About 6:30 ho. Yo. Hey, young quay anymore. Bedia by Hannah Bear King Canny, Badgety Sabetie. Bedaba se no budget o mayi akohmasika eja yebedi no afempim yenu ne aduonu me 2022 budget no ena Ghana mrashabadwafie ekotena aso ma mrashabadwafo e kire won adwen e wo ho seba ne se o man foto samfo ekogina ewiase nyina anim ekenkan akohmasika na nsan e wo se mrashabadwafo eje tumu no yi bi firi mu ansa na ayadwuma enam so amasa de dada esie no we de ekommon kra emrasha badwam dom ketua no wo se budget we de ba komi ba yawa bibie nim ade papa bie ni honom bibi papa bie ni ho betimi afri Nazareth aba budget ne nye enam rasha badwam dom kase se komi yayi komi na de kew bibia ya kama efi bie ni ho sanse budget no ebeboa adwomanfo afri nkwaso mu ebeboa ayeyeye ene America say enipa mienu ne kasama badwa kase ene badwa ketwa na nipa mienu omo kasama mrasha badwam dom ketwa honorable Atoforsen ena honorable Isaac Adongo na yenkoti omo mienu nyina ensem na Atoforsen edi kan kasae.
The external sector development cumulative number from the Bank of Ghana. In fact, this was just published when they recently held the MPC report. The MPC meeting, the Monetary Policy Committee meeting. So, Speaker, the evidence before us is that remittances represent 2.5% of our GDP. In dollar terms, 3.6 billion Ghana cedis in remittances. So, Speaker, we all know what remittances does to all of us, our economy. In fact, the central bank rely on it to show our currency. Remittances is what actually sustain the Ghanaian economy. So, Speaker, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora sends money in.
1 minute.
Sends money in. But it surprised you to know that this government seeks to tax remittance. So, Speaker, my worry is that if care is not taken, the money that goes through the normal banking sector, to the extent that it support our banks, is not going to come. So, Speaker, again, the mobile money tax is the most regressive tax I've ever witnessed in my life. Regressive in the sense that it's not going to support the ordinary Ghanaian. So, Speaker, I know. For the record, I'm 43 years. So, Speaker, let everyone be aware that the regressive tax is not going to help us. So, Speaker, I'm concluding.
Oh no, you have 20 minutes. Sorry, 20 minutes. You have 5 minutes more.
So, Speaker, I still have 5 minutes. Go on. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me additional 5 minutes, because that is what I deserve. Mr. Speaker, as I said, the remittances is not taxable and should not be taxable, because remittances is not only our brothers and sisters coming from diaspora that is remitting money into the economy. In fact, investors remit money to grow their businesses. So what you are seeking to do, you are preventing Ghana from receiving foreign direct investment. This is most economic inefficient tax policy I have seen. Mr. Speaker, bank transfers. I am not aware of any country in this world that taxes the amount you are transferring. So now you are telling me that if I decide to pay my children's school fees through the banking system online, you are telling me that you are going to tax that amount that I'm sending. Most insensitive and unacceptable. Mr. Speaker, mobile money.
Yo, and owura to force kyerɛ sɛ kwan bi a mbafa so gigi tax no ɛmoa wɔn mo mpɛsɛ daakye bi wɔn bɛbiebie nnwuma ɔha no wɔn bɛsuro paa na sɛ obi so tua ne bɛ school fees wɔ online anaa mobile money so nso a sanieba asɛm abanti ne nyinaa nya adeɛ a ɛbɛboa. Honourable Isaac Adongo nso ɛne deɛ ɔtɔ so mmienu ɔkasa ma dɔm ketewa.
In the banking sector again, they themselves indicate that assets in the banking sector declined from 22% to 16%. In fact, even in COVID, our banks were better. After COVID, our banks are now becoming koshoko. Mr. Speaker, they tell us investment in our banking sector declined from 36% to 30%. Mr. Speaker, they also tell us that deposits that was growing at about 16.6% is now that was growing at 23.8% is now declining to 16.4%. So the people who took all those 44 billion, they didn't spend it in the economy. What kind of economic managers spend billions and they disappear from the economy? Something must be happening to those monies. Mr. Speaker, they now say that we should allow them to impose e-money. Electronic levy. Mr. Speaker, no matter how you call that thing, it's a monster. Mr. Speaker, it doesn't matter the language that you use, that is a killer. Mr. Speaker, that will change the face of our families and our children and the entire business community if we allow this to pass. This is anti-poor, it is anti-business, it is the most regressive. Mr. Speaker, our role here is not to kill the hen that lays the golden egg. And that hen is the businessman we are taxing to death. That hen is the working community that work very hard to break their back, only for you to take the money and go and pay for interest payment, but you are not fixing our road.
Yo, what you say if you na susika bia wo mo bon doboa e de akwaye no mabi no fan to ha no ode ato emfa mo ha no ode abo ento mo hwemu ye budget no ho asem no eno ma pi wo mu a enye na ye hwe emra hye badwam dom kase wo mo so e fa on mo kai ne se eno ma ye budget no ya ikeo e ye kama pa na de odi ka kasa e ye honorable kwaku kwaten
upon which this parliament can consider the individual request for revenue mobilization measures and individual resource allocation measures the government is seeking and has demonstrated in this budget. That would be one choice. Mr. Speaker, we also have a choice to vote against this motion and reject the budget so that in respect of the 2022 budget statement, there will be nothing before us. That would mean the government will need to go back and begin a fresh process of preparing a new budget, bring it back to this House, let this House debate the budget, pass the estimate, pass the appropriation, all within 5 weeks. Mr. Speaker, even now that the budget has been presented to us, we are racing against time. And so, Mr. Speaker, those who have suggested that we have an option to reject this budget clearly are telling us what is out of place. And I urge this House to approve this budget and give this House the opportunity to consider the elements within the budget. If we didn't do that, and by the 1st of January 2022, there is no approved appropriation, public sector workers cannot be paid, government cannot honor its international obligations, and we would throw this country into chaos. Let those saying we should reject the budget repent of what they are thinking about. But Mr. Speaker, this is not the only reason we should approve this budget.
Yo, honorable Kwaku Kwate was a budget to a papa and NDC for Mrasabeda for some purpose. Hey, come upon honorable Kojo upon Chroma, and so I can see
a request that we reverse the discount of the duties on these about 40 products. My humble prayer is that if we really support local industry, now is the time to support this economic policy that is before us, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, one of the things that we are grappling with is debt. The chairman of the Finance Committee gave us a trajectory of our debt management over the years. Mr. Speaker, I heard my colleague, the Honorable Atufosen, seek to use the CD-denominated debt as a standard for analysis. I always say to him that the CD-denominated debt will mislead you, because if your debt is $100 million at an exchange rate of $1 is to 1 CD, like President Kufuor left us, the first day your CD-denominated debt is 100 million CDs. Mr. Speaker, if the exchange rate slips to 1.5, the next day it is 150 million CDs. Doesn't mean you've borrowed more. No! And so this CD-denominated debt analysis will mislead you. Mr. Speaker, the most important thing to examine are the debt sustainability indicators. And those debt sustainability indicators, Mr. Speaker, the most important one year to year that we must watch is the deficit. Right, Honorable Speaker, it was in this hollow chamber that we all agreed that never again should an administration, without cause and without prior approval, go beyond 5% deficit. And in the first set of years of this administration, we demonstrated fulfillment to that. Yeah. Because of COVID, we went up to 11.7%.
Yo, Honorable Kojo upon Chroma, and I church him say, budget in a year, a Juma, a Quine, a Dinina, Bibia Church, a live, a young punt to a budget. Now, Dr. Emmanuel Mafo, Onoso Kasama, majority Dom Cassie.
If you peruse the entire budget statement, you will see that in the area of agriculture, you will find a lot of innovations that have been developed, technologies that have been developed, varieties of crops that have been developed by the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. And therefore, we can say that this government has a clear support for agencies that undertake science and technology research. So, Mr. Speaker, I would like to end here and urge my colleagues to support the adoption of this policy statement and to vote massively for it, so that we can progress as a country, not only in terms of economic growth, but also in terms of environmental sustainability. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Yo, Dr. Emmanuel Mafonso, I can't send Papa afa budget, no.
Me am no for the club. say last time or say achievement say first time I call parliament no debate budget
oh na say obi wo hon ma akọ be 4-5 consecutive minimum be akọ be 6 consecutive times hwe na hu na no kra with TV so da na no so obi na no aye ho ana why ana hu bi da
ya ko no akotena sibi and dey true ko no akotena sibi no asha
fo no ankrofo kan bi an say na no Samson ahi ko kan yi a wo mo sre no
PSA
so
ya sempa
grammatical errors obi mpese obi nti because no fere
nze no we so no lecturer woteka anti oh yeah
I don't know
articulate yankwai na ya to akase nso no bere bia atwa mu na wonunyafo Brian Champon na woye wo manga na ya bambo ensem na dana bemu a former minister of state national security na sabre ka sei okomra se odafie mu a abadwako ya wonum ehwe amanono ensem so foreign affairs committee one day jomtene ni dima wonum ana ode afutusam ne adesrede ma Oswafo Yewura Albert Kanda paasa adawroma omomoten na mampani akwantu hu nsam ne ade nyina no enya kokoam nsam wose mampani na akwantu sam ene ade okọ amawodo aka wiase nyina no a mampani bia akwantu sam no eye bambo munsam there's a security issues intino ya na yakura ya no kokoam nsam nanso Yewura Albert Kanda paade ya na ekwa ese niema bu honu mu a ye nunu a no opese o kirekire afa be wiakire na so ya aka mampani akwantu munsam ne ade nyina no obiebiem tesem amwa enti wasre Yewura Albert Kanda paasa da roma ohun se mampani akwantu sam nyina no eye bambo nsam
enemre ye bomu ye hwede ekoso wo ye hunya ye hwede ekoso wo northern Togo ye hwede ekoso wo Cote d'Ivoire ye hwede ekoso wo Sierra Leone ye hwede ekoso wo Burkina Faso ye hwede ekoso wo Mali ye hwede ekoso wo Sahel regions na me bia mete no ni minimbie kakra wo bambo ho no o mampani akwantu se odi car odi train odi plane enya ade a wo se ye di betudwa ni edi hu nkomo sebe akodi a Ghana wo etu a police fo wo sebe etu a soja fo wo aka soja fo wo enya ade a ye di tudwa eka ho asem ye bab na hye bedwamukra na ye wo committee ehwe sa niema no na sa committee no so ya bo ma no se nya bibia na oti a obetimi ai den ade aba betudwa because efa oman no ban bo twese ye wahe na ye hundina eja atomi ni aka se president enfa plane ebia enko Mali ene presidential jet e wo tail number to say plane bia wo ni pa se the number plate na ufi ha na wo ko Mali na owiase ni na through a small a common software to say flight tracker na who say Ghana president ni fi ha ene ekoi ni ye boa ye ho bibi ko si ahwan ye ko bona mane say ye di oman ahye wonsa say ye di abusua ahye wonsa ni asoma say ko hini bi ho ni ye mo bi ehu say wo a wo koi we ni kura wo enti no bi hia kwan so no nye say amanyo no oman banbo emu nkomo no eye nkomo foforo enya ade a ye de to apaso ne ye ka ho asem ne ye jojo no se ne ye nya se be eburo bi a ye dua ye fo se we ko ha ne ye ko ha nti mi mafutu a me di man national security minister ne se o mampani akwantuo emu nsem ene ehyen a wode ko ana se so nam famo a ne ka kotina mu ni bebia o fa ni sa ne manema no se on reclassify no a ye obi a friend of classification of government information
we wonunyafo Brian Champon na adesrade no wasa ato aso no chirim se wasrese adawroma mampani akwantusam no te se de okan classified information so ahwan no sa pepepe ohun na mampani akwantusam nyina no wontimi classify won chechem na ye hu nani so pa
ba wiase enyene ahoto so ba wiase enyene enu nkyere se uda mentupu enu nkyere se usabi se wo feel say emre na ye wo mu no say your security is being threatened ɛmfa wire gauze ɛnto fie wall ho efisɛ ahokyere aba ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ wobɛtumi a mɛmfa watchman efisɛ ahokyere aba ɛho nkyerɛ sɛ ɔman Ghana no mɛyɛ ntɔ akodeɛ ɛmma asogyafoɔ efisɛ ahokyere aba ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ mɛyɛ ntɔ kaa ma polisifoɔ efisɛ ana boots ɛma polisifoɔ efisɛ ahokyere aba ɛno nkyerɛ sɛ mɛyɛ ntɔ etuo ɛma polisifoɔ ɛma mo fa yɛ mmɔ yɛ ho ban ɛho sɛ ahokyere aba saa na abɛyɛ ɔkyerɛ me sɛ ahokyere aba nti no yɛ man ban bɔ no yɛfa nto agyagya saa na abɛsɛ woka ne nyinaa yɛ politics na yɛ politics mu ntoro kontompo mu oduru ɛde tu futuro gu nipa ni sɛ ahokyere aba nti no mɛyɛ ma akodi ma polisifoɔ ahokyere aba mɛyɛ ntoka ma sogyafoɔ ahokyere aba kwan ɔman panyin etu kwan no ɔmfa fam no nko ɔmfa trɔtrɔ no nko saa na abɛsɛ woka kyerɛ me anya saa ne yɛka ɛnna meka sɛ wɔne de ayɛ politics ama amanfoɔ ɛyɛ agyedi sɛnea woka sɛ kura metim sɛ ahwɛkura wokura yɛ ato asom sɛ woyɛ agyedi ɛyɛ politics nti sɛ yɛpagya national security minister ɛtie afutuo no a mede ma no no na ɔpagya nkɔmmɔ no ɛde kɔ soro na obi ahu sɛ asɛm ne deɛ ɛyɛ ɔman no ɛho ndi asɛm ɛyɛ security ho asɛm a saa nkɔmmɔ wei nyinaa na ɛbɛyɛ den ɛbɛtwa na ɔmo de yɛ politics no so no wɔne bɛgyae mɛsɛ mɛda was
Yewura Brian Champon ana yatene nkan
yentuo so ewo fom agudie ene adwumaye emo Honorable Samuel Abu-Jinapo eyosofo he Ghana nsase ene oboade ebobremu nepa atenaye na wose ye ka efom agudie tu a ye nipa dodo no adwene gina galamse so galamse na galamse nso yehu se ade enya de pa be de kel enya de papa kra ya de boni se galamse no ya ade bia wode se ye nsase nanso oswafo yi kire se bibi pa bi betime fra asase ni maba eye gold ya na befiri mu aba na gold no nso ekwefa so enye fra asase ni mu no enye galamse no na ban hwe ni mu kwan na emom ni wode ye fe no large scale mining see a header etu assassin mu agudie no ankasa eno chiri your small scale mining na ye wo omanfo omo efamra kwan so e tu fo mu agudie no na o nkadan yayi kankra ebeye ama fo mu agudie tuo no yaye ne ye na gold no so ye nya ne dodo na eba ne saa no ne de kɔ amano ne kɔton a sika pi eno man no ebenya.
In many cases, the impression is created that mining is all about galamsey, that the only issue we deal with in the mining sector has to do with galamsey. Yes, galamsey is a very important and consequential matter. It has far-reaching, debilitating adverse effects on the forward march of our country. There's no two ways about that. But there is a lot more we do than dealing with galamsey. There is a major sector, the large-scale mining sector, very significant sector of the economy, which the Ministry of Minerals Commission manages. We work with the Ghana Chamber of Mines and seek to create a conducive environment to keep Ghana as the number one producer of gold in Africa. We are making progress and we're on the right track in our view. And we are still open to suggestions and critiques and additions here and there. But by and large, I believe that the mining sector is seeing a lot of action and is seeing a lot of leadership through the Minerals Commission. I've been leading a delegation from the ministry to tour the country. We've done Ashanti, we've done Eastern, we've done Western, we've done Central, we've done Western North, we've done Greater Accra, we've done Northeast, we've done Upper East, we've done Upper West, we've done Savannah, we've done Northern Region, we've done Bono East, Ahafo. We're just left with Oti and Volta region to cover all of Ghana. And essentially one of the main reasons for our tour has been how to effectively manage the mineral resources of our country on the basis of transparency and integrity.
Yo, Honorable Samuel Abu-Jinapo, Ghana swafo a ohwe ensase ne obaade abobremu enepa atena ye ensam so se opese Ghana ye numere unno ye dikan ewo efom agudie tuo mu ewo ebibrem aman so
ononyafo Stephen Jalula wa swafo abedi akire ya wo hwe man Ghana akwantepon so deputy minister for roads na o kire se tobu to ado ya gugu no edisa ya gu no papa frise esisi ono hwe hawo ani ade a na de ba na nsem fata kura se eto aso etwetwa to ne ne eke ka ho ne ni kwa se ko so adi dwuma was say how would one at the banny at the Antonchania? Sigakura near Yefrimu, saying, Fear be, dear Sadi near high honor, Franopagusiana Jo, not ye chateau, a babaska to have been eba. Nanny, sir, ye qua an ayeba. Any anya neye, Nan Toncha, Cressica, Catwana Tonchania, or how would one know her, or see, bet me at the traffic, so sa would do Tobuta, bet me at the Swa Nache, and on Toncha, and Quincy door, ya, and no Swiss, any idea, Nina, your honey beer, now fake cry near Abotism, and I say, I say any one more, 1 minute muate, as pipe, no. Atete nti wakwa ngusi etua to se kumbo nti mudu tobu to onom na traffic no ache saa no ne exhaust pipe ni mu ate no ahye de bogas no pon no opungusie no digu nkrofo so ani ade a nipa be kofie no yare nti nei say yagu tobu to ado no a yagu no firi se o mamu ni nyina akora no tobu to ane e wona ye aduasa nwotwepete de ejipe siga na de bekuma bi o ha ne asusu ampidia na wum so eye bebre yagu no
sika de na enya sika kakra madusha na enya equitable na equity nim because we share sabi nipa kakra bi na no mutua to no omo nyi akwan ya papa mpo no na omo ntimi ntua to amfa na say so nam Cape Coast so efa kaswa obetia bi odo free Kumasi ananse so wo mere ba akra obetia bi ebi wo Kumasi kwan so atebubu kwan so ebi wo Techiman Kumasi kwan so ebi wo bipe ne de akeka no ya wo 38 tolling stations e wo Ghana but na omo ekwan ye pa no mo entia tools meanwhile omo sabi omo de anya papa na omo tia bi afin so osha baby ya wo tolling station bia no na pollution wo papa say ye cars gina ho a omo to ade e wo hawkers no ho na afin so exhaust pollution so na according to that na afin so the na ye nuisance pa no ye congestion na traffic echi e wo tolling station so no nyina ka ho na ben ye ni say na tia obey for the time being
yo na owie ya no okire se wani ano odum agigiska na so ye adwuma e wo tobu to ahodo ye na ya tutumu no se wo honam akwa ahwan tetechema ga se wonum ye persons living with disabilities ana se wonum ejina brane abrabom wo honam akwa bia ho tetechema ni ade no ababe wo modern no apa adwuma furu bi e de ama wonum.
Yes, abanim says a jai tools no jia. Omo ye adwuma ho no sabi was yam pebe bi mfa omoncha. So ya yen hihye say bibia koyi no say parliament approve budget na ye be pebe bi di omo ahye na as a ministry so yen so adwuma omo ho aye ne say ebe musa na ye di omo ye physically able no ye bi be ko asil weighing centers e bia cars na omo for overload no ye chi omo no ye de bi be ko ho na bi nso akwaye road maintenance adwuma amaye na afi so sabi omo ntiri nyesa anyo mienu no ye be mo skills training na adwuma bi
yo na owie ya no ana 11 ni ho sansam mobile money ne ho to no a ba ba toto so ani ade no nso nkyiremu kakra ane ho sankai kakra ya odi to dwentie
kwan foforo bi so a ben a propose say ye refa so na sabi obia atuan kakra na ye dia chichiri Ghana wo hwe a nipa out of Ghana for 30.8 million ayewo cream but out of the number no na ke was say 18 million entry taxes but just 2 million in entry tax for Ghana not just about 16 million people entry tax for Ghana and I think so osha tax revenue no e ka ho pa na e de chichiro man uko West African countries sika ye gigi as tax no as against their GDP no about 16.5% but Uber Ghana sika ye gi no from tax no just 12% and drew average na West Africa mpo no uko amanonia average near 40%. That's say would 100 CDs Manonia 40 CDs no udema Domba Ghana nyina na etia do mo mutiano nso no so muji 100 CDs 12 CDs na yegie ke yemfanya yi so na wo hwa covid ba ye no nso no omenu mu aye deni kakra na enye Ghana nkwando who including the famous USA ne United Kingdom obia emphasis from ye pe kwan fufuro bia ye de be aja economy no we na be aye ne say ye here taxes because yentimi enkwaji bushia wo obia kromo biom because ye bushia no space na ye de be bushia no kra no ebi ne obiom so the best way ne say obia betua kakra na ye dia ye domain no ebi mu propose so yen san ko tax fuel biom because fuel dey ye easy wo de
yo ana wo kire mu kwani a sa 11 no mobile money to no ya be fa so age kwani obefa wa kire mu yentie
Dream Ghana for home and a dream here for so I say who send this camera about school and also send this camera old lady and also papa of fear at least Nico say yeah tax so I say that could be so be send 100 cities are through phone so in charge you be free of charge so friends said that be who send 100 cities na 30 days in a month no that's say we send 3,000 cities free of charge Busume what 31 days and that's say 3,100
yo ononya for Steven Jalula oye so afa be de kira wo hwe akwante pon samso deputy roads minister ana yatene nka no
yanko apomden ensem emwe oso afo we apomden ensem so any honorable kwakwa jimamenu osi corona ba ye de awoso ye yam hye ye pa ne ka se nose mask ene ade abachi ukodwomu a ba ko 5 series baby okra 10 series 12 series ni ade enso ene nose mask ne yemu kra wo se ubako ayie biase udi be ja ho ani o udi mele to hu na se nipa ne besua na bia fia watenje so kakra na wo him ne ade enso fa nose mask enhye wo se ye beko edwa bo ase ye ni nipa entem ne ade na wo se ye nose mask no sanse no ebeboa ama aboye ho ban afri coronavirus no ho say aboa no oda so awonam o pa wudie na wadi
Amestre, yadi inflation, no, maybe I can 3 T's, TTT, testing, tracing, the treatment. Since you not sure how you do vaccination, I can TTTV. Vaccination on the home ban is a good. Also, American poor fan, a Benjamin, woman be about your baby part of the room. You know, about you. Still, look at about, still, the treatment, still, the whole best sanitizers and a day. So I say, now, what can you ask? Yes, we share any panabon. Be any masking me because I should say, so 2 feet. Ile no mankwa uko wafu na nipa ni ho ewe yi mask ya unkwa no hwe asem bi ni ho na number say wo ba nipa kakra bi sa sorry say yi say meeting bi community no ye ni say bi ba ye bi hia no de esi bia o traso e hwe mask no ba na say ye le ba fo ma ye yi easy dem makwa na bi anye ndo so ye e bu kakra unja hu kakra bi te e kan fa ba ye de no so no mask kan tini o de bi bi ye no a to mo ya abo hwe ya de no tuma change ni shi na o de ka bi a o de ka shi to yes ko no yi na o change ko round o de ka variant that's the bani na be well or sister sana or spread the fast into jam trust mo ya bana go see that you na be chase say Ghana we na zero I be the club room for the next 6 months you go ja you asem be fast say you na say you mu bia sa to kasa say be yanka you ma please for kwanko you ase we wa uni mask no dem pa mo fro you na say anya say ni yi ya no ka ya bono e chere e ba be tubi ama Ghana fro ama bana mu na yi na akọ amuche ba be to so no enya asem kitwa ba ni pa pese be ka no print no kasi ya no na ma ho kiraba
honorable kwakwachi my menu eyoso for Ghana apomden ensem so
ya fangura ngumasuyamu kakra na amasaman ma class of schools ana wonum so asuafo no wade adesrede atudwa wode ma woni yakabie wom afia nkran ni ku de oya bibibo no abosom se ya momode mako no mu adesrede a wonum penese nka wonum benya baabi ya nwuma kenka bia ya chere library ni bia ka beboa wonum pa afia kran so ya befo fidie badwen ba computer nso adesua wonum nya na tra ya chere ICT center school mo no a no so asuafo nka eba yonum ade pa ane se wom se omunya library no anu betimi aboama wonum anya bia obetena kenkan nwoma dodo no anti bema nwoma kenkan esu awura wonumu di womu guso kenkan na ebie wonum adwen mu na ma wonumu ehunumu ni nimde pa na numu na asuafo no a ekirem se ade ba ko a ha wonum nwoma suamu ni ade wonumu mu nim omu se omu nuanum bi mu honum a omu kofi ana so omu nyamere wo so omu ade hwankra tamu a eni obekọ social media na sententampa de Facebook Twitter ne ne kan Instagram Tango ne Viber WhatsApp no 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 krodo ho Viber na omu guso mbetena so a nti omu nada eno nsua de nti anam se wonum enyamre na social media ne ade nti no mba suku a omte classroom a ave no ada kro bonko teacher ni kira ade no otonko obi kura timi so da ye ebeko break aba nna ni nyante yentie mofra no
Kenya eden kakra bi a yebetumi akosua ade a dedede ni ho anamfo se yebenya books o sa dan ni mu anka ni daje plan esa no se yeresua ade na se dede wo kwa entumi emma ye adwen emfo adesua mesura mo se ho beboan ama yenya library bebe yebetumi esua ade ama na boan se yenya library ya yeresua ade na se dede erepa yeresumi emma ya adwen emfo adesua mesura mo pepa mo chomo boan na yen kwalano je ye Ghana ha se ye daje nti se yetumi esua de ma ne ko yetumi ma ye beboa ama Ghana ha se etumi akonani ese amai ho bebre baba ebia no we pese onye etunu achi obi pese omboanya obetumi aboanya
ni ibi yeni bikra nti ni se oya isi so awo we se ni side computers ni am the very practicals ni am ni like is chamo kamunti asisi also ni computer ni am especially if you chamo mouse or go on mouse they also run mouse and sometimes they train him or also like we see the educational software the BH now
Amasaman suafo adis radio ya undi tu dwa no nti National Math and Science Quiz no ekoso no na semifinal no egusu aye ekoso Prempeh College afei Obogwa Secondary School na KNUST Senior High School Texas for den nyantie se Prempeh for no ewo 44 na UAS Dr. Alexis Frimpong wonso ne ma no onum ewo 40 na Texas for host and win for so 20 no nyama na wie ye ni gusu de kire nti kase ni sinese ma na wie ana se ko na wie ansa na kase no asia na ewo mu bia no ye de be mamo nti no
bedia be ya hana ba kenkane bejiri se betie bedabase aka simama akomako ensia na nonso aboye nko animu yekwa Eastern Region apoe mantam atem suaduro abato mpesua no so ene yedre honorable Kennedy osenya ako ene emra shebedwani ewo ho na wasopa suamu etwa ahomamu ama dormitory baby a asuafo mo ye ma ombeda no ye bia no den ewo atem suaduro ho no na otwa no wie no kasa ye na honorable kirese we ebeboa ama mmofra no omabata kenkan no makenkan no akonkan na ngomesua mpuntuo safoa esanse ebue enipa ni ebio no so His Excellency Jubilee House Megida Sarawuta na do dankwa ekufuado Free Senior High School la ode ba ye aboama enipa dodo no a titrum adodo no a ina dedewa wo moko school ekwaje entity enti we yi ade a eboa ama emayiwa no omabe school mu no wo mo eni agye school kro ho
mna kakra na nye hyase se ye premium ade abaye akimsodo secondary school hwe ye mpeso so a ye brim satana sa akimsodo constituency ha ye secondary school ba kopa ye wonani ye school akere yi atitu ni ade chef maba nti na ho akohia se student population no ekosoro na se tumi so expand accommodation ne classrooms so edema nyame nchade ye so ye kokusu kire se ye meboa ye ohwa ye see almost about 24 unit classroom block ye were 12 wa na
na 12 wa and yakwa could be girls dormitory and big girls dormitory fi say ebetumi accommodate a lot of people. You see one room there is about 20 people, minimum 20 people. We have about 8 of such rooms fi say ebetumi so addressing the issue of students not getting places to sleep. Now I'm very crowded no fi say be address ye ba so we na anya house ayetumi a place of convenience so esan dey am student ni teachers na ka ho me dey mani aso dey ntia mani agin mani aso na say nya ba bibia na nya bisa.
Yo Honorable Kennedy Osenya akwa fanso wa BC so hwe ya na nsenya JHS for ikwotre ye wose omo ya ade pa so mabomodin akọ manimu akoduru ho no mo na oyibom pa ese ombetimi atwa no matwam niye omo nyina atiri nkwa se omo atimi akwotre BC so hwe no ebi
mabo ma ba so say omatumi go through. This is the first hurdle and the nyame aya dom say and we school no a obo homodin abekọ secondary school ni be free empa na ebo say omo churo ni nyina no ebetumi atwa de omo churo no betwa ne yie na yenso ye wa hayi me ne di si omo asese ye boa omo no ni bia omo be ya de na ese ye boa omo yenso ye bekọ so abom se na abribia ye no anti no ye de empa do beta omo chi se omo so hwe ne beba no resource ne beba no matwitwa ne ye de omo kosuku akese ye yenso ye omo bia yenso ye de push up na omo so edutumi de ato no ba yem pani party say here ACAB because that no man e be DMPs no DCs ne ho de akaka nyina anti yeso mo bi e obi ese de mo yenuanum keto bi edru ha yeso be de be ma ho.
Yo Honorable Kennedy Osenya akoya mrasebadwani wo Achim Swedro na district chief executive Mensi Krate Panyi wo Bremu South Mensi no emo ene woni manyafo asare danso wo so mo mrasebadwani wo bo adwuma papa wanya akwadro aboa mampuntu abampotemo
Efa konya isu abo nyama MP Honorable Kennedy yako abaso yipa isa say apei abo no modin bia school ne like facility be aka school wana ba chadia fibe about dunum ekodunsia apei modern boy we mo na me no ka say classroom blocks amusi girls dormitory and toilet facilities say na bakis wo say no kwase me so nipa ti MP ye ka so yadi na me de ka kramit me aka ne say nkola no take advantage mo body so yadi say school be ma kokora na be baby and accommodation require a problem consuming enough dormitories but akisi na mencha de sisi a emeri de because we don't make that dey be ebusu kra automatically ba no mun sua de pa na masre management so se mo so mo na muntumi maintain facility my if so my I come here hansi ni culture of maintenance ya like sa de pa most especially facility we say ya idea ya ban idea see any kofopa enhwene
yo onmanyafo asare danso Bremu South Mensi no Krache Panyi
yo yanka wo se na apostle papa yo bia de twini se yi nkabone afri nanum ne homene ne nkasa emu na wama ne sin wanya ahoden eye Chaco toothpaste ba cho bidie wo Chaco wo enti etimi kra ekum stomach ulcer yem kro no ba cho bi wo so a ewu e ma ahoto ba cho abofra wo ni frinchiansia entimi fa Chaco toothpaste entwene nse mo franso de honom enti obi apaka Chaco toothpaste ne fa ntwese ma se no mpa nyi fita sama company limited ne mapod ya ba adwaman so no ba kono no 0246864798 0246864798 afi yenuanom fosifo no broni wa wonyi ni lo wansha ne high ba cho omso mu free central market no maba Kumasi Adum railway police station no akiri pe na hode omanya asase antam masia jana bia jonso dan wom car parks bebre nti oba na oni wom bedidwa ba cho de wa private car ne ba ya obenya ba bia pake odi udwa wi no wakotu ade ekọ afi car na pa ba bia yo hu ya so abenya ba bia hu ye obenya ba bia gunsuo nti se central market first ba bia no mo de na ho kire ho pa okọ no ne kan sa ne wa ba bia de be fa wa na anim ba cho bomode ne kwa Adum railway police station na kire pe force wo no ho o say force materials afi force ntade ne force mpaboa ne force niama force panties ni ade no ni nyina o mu de kọ ho nti yani ani force di dwa no o mu frɛ sɛ Adum railway police station yamra 0244469430 0244469430 eso na ye frɛ na force for age so Nazareth Salvation Prayer Ministry so say Ordinary do ba kumpa ibo shiboni in Kenya sumata so den or say 21 days powerful encounter with God Nazareth Temple and adwumadi no koso chance abosimi ni da na etoso edunum 15th wo mbe wie nyame adoma bro nya openima abosimi ni da etoso enum 5th December anti bomoden ne fa ho hyem nyame abasa ye kese pa na feyase Lake Bosonje kwa so feyase akuyem feyase free sreso na uko feyase udru feyase a wo de unya duru honwa wosope Jasbro filling station no na chiripe na Nazareth Salvation Prayer Ministry asafno Nazareth Temple esi anwumre bia no nsia na wasumni frase no nkono na wonum epon so ba ya adwuma die si na so Apostle Joyce Arthur Mama Kos na dodo no afre no wose bra nyame abasa nyame tumi ayekase nyame asofo akuku don Apostle George Apostle Nyakon Reverend Charles Reverend Paul Mensa Reverend Beneza Boati num nyina wodwuma die ase nya agradwomtofo no Winifred Amabonsu Rama na Elder Odum Abraham Reverend Ebenezer Boati Portia Say Juliana Apia na dodo no awase presiding elder Elder Ado Frank so etimasia den no say Shannon so juada bia wa counseling futuo som no ekoso juada bia counseling na ebnada ani fiade bia pa brane pa ti fa hoshim fiase Nazareth Salvation Prayer Ministry pa cho phrase 0242 431073 0242 431073 so na emu komobo anim kiremu a ope bia no yemfa emaw wodofo bia wayira momwami ehunu wate na Mary Kwadu late eno de akoda aposifo o se Buokrum house number 88 Buokrum estate na wonum ewo na nikunu afrifie nikunu Mr. Thomas Late wadin finishia dionum 50 years na wafrifie waka twi kasa waka ga kasa na wasaka brofo kasa ndi waka nkran kasa ka asante twi ka brofo kasa we ni patuntum ofrifie se no sha African we ne nika fufu ne yadobi akosa ade na wodi epie wapena kira kwa wohuno nti wodi akoda posifo na posifo se mfamfam framem wa wani atwa obi so saa no betima frɛ 0274 787258 0274 787258 eso na abɛfrɛ ana se ofrɛ ne yire ma me Mary Kwadu lata oba abɛfa ne wura na wada wase
Boshaba Electricals and Kania Papa fi unya wires papa and now here wires papa Boshaba Electricals light bia CCTV cables and cameras Boshaba Electricals Energy Commission of Ghana aje enoman watum oba edum Boshaba bro semu a obenya bia to prisons runabout any wo Posego Lane Sambra Hotel branch ba ko ho anasa oba 0322 030838 0541 339 na High Sense 2021 Black Friday big sales na ekoso 26 November ya fiade di animi baso den Black Friday bowra ho High Sense branch bia na koto product say open fridge open television no money draws one kasa ubenya bi High Sense and what you know 30th November and so on baby ubenya bi High Sense or branches ahodo e Ghana have
24 points. Okokwari School has 43 points. Prempeh College has 45 points. In the
0.7
yo engineers
na Texafo Prempeh College enya 45 points and we are round 3 and Owasefo no enya 43 asemu masha dade Ashanti region and Kumasi schools no tira pimu say Owas 43 and yenu anom Texafo Nyansapo di Nyansapo no musani Texek ewo 24
enya wan waso behura bedi kan
say question of the day no yaso omunenya ado
enya wan waso behura bedi kan ti mensro yo enti high sense 2021 Black Sales Friday no ya alert pa o pair conditioner ubenya bi ewo ho baabi a wo bia ewo Ghana ha wo de fresh 030 2550 000 0302 550 000 classic ointment ewo dwaso eduro bi ba so ehihye ama ekrom ho foto bi anopa no bi akosere pan ewo fie ho hyesa wo de fa ato ho hyehyew wo de fu ani anifra na abawe classic ointment de enye saa na te eye kama de aloe vera ene ade a ehwam kama ebo ankwada nyina side effect bia enim ekro eyam krosa afei ho wo trase ewo de poa kaka ene ya classic ointment obetimi di asrama we de na atoso kama for 0544 79 1600 0544 79 1600 0500 9433 edrono kama edrono adwuma magani na de aiki adwuma kama Tohid Naturopathic Clinic for Madam Catherine Mojaduro Papa Madam Catherine soko ya we die skin ye hyehyɛ kama ma odidi ye na eboa usa yade typhoid ni ade eboa ma yade ni nyina afiri wo ho ntam na emom no sa wo hospital na clinic ho no mo a wo prostate opa wo diabetes ye ho a ebeboa pa glaucoma ana glaucoma test woni so a ye ho a Madam Catherine Mojaduro ni so wo so obianum bi na ye pa fresh 02 78 62 62 0278626262 Madam Catherine Clinic osi ayaresa nyina last stop
yo nti anie asie dia yanya ne enko yenka ebo ahodo ye wo yemfa nto asoprekope na yentu apo enko na we die we die bomia mkotodwempa me former boss is honor Dr. Kwame Chei ni nuaba pa nyanchan na dafom asemu yema busuanu nyina yakọ his honor so yema ne yakọ hyede ne kafra na ayipa sofo no na nankansa aboadu ayebo afọ agrikins ma hene wono anso ane managing director de mark Sandus Company Limited na adwo atachi wa agrikins ma hema na nanom ayokofo ye wukumase afie kwa na abusu apani akwasi amankwa agrikins ma no wo his honor Dr. Kwame Chei Unity Group of Companies no sai board chairman de Makumasi Asante Kotoko Football Club Honorable Seche Mensa Bonsu, Majority Leader, Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Nananom Nkunyaswafo yewo agrikensema afei emabinso ene nanama nkroma kokoben Richard Nkansa Boadu on crime King Kwabran Nkansa Boadu on sema Evelyn Nkansa Boadu on crime Honorable Mavis Nkansa Boadu so yabrashe jani Princess Nkansa Boadu Jeffrey Nkansa Boadu on crime Prince Nkansa Boadu dodo na friend brother or Accra afi Divine Nkansa Boadu so on crime sa Porsche Nkansa Boadu on crime Nkansa Boadu Junior Maami Dufie Boadu Oheneba Nkansa Boadu nyina wo ohumase na nkan Nkansa Boadu ane abusuanka ye adi areho ane yawo ato abese no ese adofo ajanfo ane atiefo ayi se wo maami wonu aba wo bibia maami afiase wa ana ndin pa ne Salome Owusu odaya wansori Frenchia aduosia 60 years ene odi akra ekonebofo enchen na kwankwaja entotoye no abusua si nkonwa ka etiripa mu no ne ntoa no sede wasi abunu eni nyankropon ya atomu a bosumi a yewomu obubu bosumi yewomu ne de toso aduo no nso kire se mende wo ya nimu ye na me adoma menda ye de ne tompema o mache no nan ewo agrikensema na adofo asu ahwe na ni achi a ne ama no baba ya etwato na animatimu no owufusum bakoso no deeper life asafo no na ebe ya ufusum anopa no nwotwebrem ufusum ni si ya sede empani aka no efunu efesani a enka ba maso nti ye be maso na yakwa akopɛ ne krabre ewo agrikensema emusieye koko kraba pa na ya home kakra na afi mimenda no awia no be dumienu ade kosi anwumre no nsia nkonwa brane yes nkonwa brane na yaye maame ayie ewo agrek nzema bia oye ayie no na memenda no atwa agu no kwasiada yebekọ nyankropon waseda ewo deeper life asafonum ewo kronom ne adi nyankopon aseda kwa akoma no yekoda nyankropon aseba kwasiada no obusua esi nkonwa etwa to